Good evening, everyone. We're here with Houston Dynamo goalkeeper Steve Clark. I'm going to kick things off, and then I'll open up the floor to questions. If anybody has any questions, please use the raise your hand function. Steve, first question from me. What did you think about the team's performance overall today, particularly on the defensive side of the ball?
Well, obviously coming here is a difficult challenge. Everyone knows that. So to come away with a result and a shutout and a 0, it feels really good. Defensively, we were under for parts of the game, but everyone, stood tall and, real team performance, and we've been pushing. So it feels good to get that result.
Thank you for that. We'll begin in California with Victor Ariza from the Striker, Texas. Go ahead, Victor.
Hey, Harris, we could go to Zoom. Victor's still on his way down.
Gotcha. All right. We'll start with Dustin Richardson from Dynamo Theory. Go ahead, Dustin.
Hey, Steve. How's it going? Hey, at the end of the first half there, you guys kind of had a bit of an onslaught. You made a couple of big saves when the game was still 1-0. How key was that just for you and the defense to keep that game at 1-0 at that point, and then allow the boys to tack on later in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was kind of some pivotal times in the game where we're under a little bit, and the mentality to bend and not break is really important for a team, and we're building that. And for myself, it feels good to make saves for the guys, where everyone's working hard, and that's why we play as goalkeepers. That's why I play to come up with that big save. It felt really good today, so I'm happy with it.
Late in the second half, it looked like you guys had 5, maybe 6 on the back line. A good chunk of the defenders on the roster were out there. How important was that for you guys to keep that clean sheet, and how tough was that for you, kind of maintaining all those defenders in front of you, keeping everybody in line and where they're supposed to be?
Well, they throw a lot of numbers at the in attack, and they also they're clever and they're good players. So I thought it was a really good move by Paulo to put on Daniel and go to the 5-back. I felt like we were really solid after that move, and again, it's about a mentality to keep the 0 on the road, and a group effort there from everybody.
Thanks, Steve.
Great. Next, we'll go to Garrett Heinrich from HoustonDynamoFC.com. Go ahead, Garrett.
Hey, Steve. Can you talk about the mentality of this team? Seems to be a little bit different than we've seen in years past. I know you're new with the club this year, but can you just talk about how this team has kind of grown in this first chunk of 10 games and how it's kind of gotten its identity right now that seems to be a little more ruthless than it has been before?
Yeah, I mean, I'm tired of hearing about the Dynamo of the past. It's a new year. I'm tired of that. This is a culture that we're building. That's why I came here. That's why all the guys are bought in. I think the coaching staff's driving us really hard, and we're following that. And we want to win. We're pushing every day. The whole organization's pushing, and the players are just the focal point. And we're getting it was an important result today for that. But again, it's one step at a time, and about a third of the way through the season. So we're going to continue to build.
After the game, they took a shot of you on the television broadcast, and you had the ball under your shirt in the baby celebration that is known. What was that about?
Yeah, my wife's pregnant. I have a baby coming soon, so that was for her and my baby.
Nice.
So she's at home right now, and it's hard, as a player, because you leave your wife when she's really pregnant, and super grateful for her. I'm really ready to get home to be back with her.
All right. Well, thank you and congratulations.
Great. Do we have any other questions for Steve? If not, we'll let you go. Congrats on the win again.
Thank you.